wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, I'm down now.
Check.
No drip, just
Wet.
tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
Wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, I'm down now.
Check.
No drip, just
Wet.
tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no
Rest.
Might crash, might
Wreck.
but first I
Stretch.
tell 'em run it up.
9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Greetings. We are here in the lab. This is Ebony Sports Reporters. I need to just check. Is there any feedback?
No.
All right.
Oh,
So
yeah. On us.
Okay. Well, we got with us Coach Julius Hall, Coach Bernard Brown. Glad to have you out in the house. Other coaches will be joining us. They'll be coming a little later on. So we're just going to jump into it. And so some things we got to first deal with. We got to deal with some of it because, again, it impacts us, with regards to those people who have a fondness and a joy for sports and also for life. And the first one, our HBCU corner, generally we deal with some things that are lively. But we got to pay homage to somebody that's in the Hall of Fame. I'm going to let y'all know this about him. He and I had some issues. He and I had some issues because I was at Savannah State. He was at Fort Valley. And he would come to Savannah and he was trying to do some stuff. He would be like, who Coach Porter think he is? He at Savannah State. We ain't playing that with Coach Porter. So when Coach Porter was there at Fort Valley, and then when Coach Porter left and went to Howard, I was like surprised. I'm like, dog, Coach Porter going to Howard. He came back to Fort Valley. That's because he was there at Howard and then came back to Fort Valley. So this is what we're paying homage to Coach Doug Porter, again, who just passed away last week. Coach Doug Porter, again, as many of y'all know, legendary coach at Fort Valley, but also been coached at Howard for approximately 3 years. Then came back to coach at Fort Valley and was also athletic director there. And so we just going to throw it on out there. Coach Julius Hall, Coach Doug Porter.
And then no Doug Porter, but he lived a long and fruitful life. Did what he loved doing.
All right.
Yeah.
Coach Bernard Brown.
I got two stories. One, Coach Porter, it's a bunch of echo in the back. I don't know what it is. It's an echo. Can you hear me?
No, it's a little Julius Hall.
Oh, okay. So 2 stories. So Coach Porter recruited me out of Tunkin High School. And what happened was he got on the phone, right? Jamal is crazy. You know how it is. He got on the phone, talk to mama. You don't talk to nobody unless you talk to mama, right? So he talked to mama. And so he said, let me speak to Bernard. So I said, hey, Coach Porter, how you doing? He said, you ready? I said, yes, sir. So this was probably in 1982. Latter part of 1981, because I graduated in 81, me and Julius. And so probably in 82, something like that, right? So he said, okay. So I'm all set, you know what I'm saying? And back then, you had to catch the bus. So mama dropped by the Greyhound bus, right? So we flying and I'm looking at Fort Valley, looking at all this. I said, man, 2 months into it, I said, hey, coach. He said, yeah. He said, okay. He said, yeah. He called me Razor. He said, yeah, Razor. I said, I'm gonna go back home to my mama, It's so it's hot and everything. We practice. I said, I'm gonna go back home to my mama. And Coach Porter said, well, you got a one-way ticket, You ain't got to. You got one way. Shit, man, I got on the phone. I called my mama. I said, Mama, can you send me a ticket so I can come back home? Man, Coach Porter looked at me and said, okay. That's the last time I seen Coach Porter. I told him, thank you. And that was it. One red light. It wasn't nothing out there. Man, I'm telling people, I was in love with my mama. Shit, I wasn't leaving my mama. Man, I came back home and ain't went to Fort Valley since. you know, period. But he was a great man. Nice meeting him. Was the first coach that reached out to Coach Turner and said, hey, that little fella there, I want him. And Ronald Wilson was there. Didn't know after he was there before I threw him across, I threw him across the fence. So he went there. It was Ronald Wilson. I think Black Jesus was a couple of them out there. But shit, man, I wasn't staying out there. You know that film we seen yesterday with those pigs and gold and all that? Man, please.
Jamal Cousins.
But Coach Porter, man, he remind me of Coach Turner. Both of them was light skinned, but they didn't play. I mean, they didn't play. So rest in peace, Coach. 94. Good Lord. He had a good life. Great man.
Yes, indeed. He's in the Hall of Fame of HBCUs, and this is when Julius Hall discovered me at Savannah State in SGA. So that's why I had to deal with Coach
that's
Porter.
When he discovered you?
Yeah, that's when he discovered me when I was at Savannah State in SGA. And so that's why part of my experience dealing with Coach Porter, and there's got other Morehouse stories too, Morehouse. But now we got somebody else who also, and when we had the show last week, I was getting prepared for it. And so, but then we had a lot of other stuff, so we got to acknowledge this person right here, Larry Allen.
Sad news to report in the football world. Offensive lineman legend Larry Allen has passed away at age 52. He was the Hall of Fame guard for the Dallas Cowboys during their 90s dynasty and was known for his incredible athleticism given his size. In fact, many have him as the greatest offensive lineman ever. R.I.P. to the legend Larry Allen.
I still remember that. 692 pounds. When a man can bench press 692 pounds, that man can launch you. It's like going against a bear, man. I mean, he's just humongous. Man, he'll grab you, pick you up, and start laughing. And there's nothing you can do. It's like going against a car. You're trying to stop him, you're just sliding. I've seen him take linebackers, just drop him 20 yards. Not 5, not 10. 20 yards. And you go back in the huddle, that linebacker looking at you going, what am I supposed to do? Do the best you can. You got a guy like Larry Allen in front of you, he was like a wall. I mean, like a stump. You couldn't move it. He was very patient, and he never made a lot of mistakes. You weren't gonna have guys just run up in there going, yeah, I'm gonna bullet rush Larry Allen. You never hear anybody say that. Did you bullet rush him?
Larry Allen, and one of the greatest moments of Larry Allen, people realize in their shoulder, when he runs them down. It was a run them down from interception to fumble recovery. Coach Bernard Brown, Larry Allen.
Man, he said it. The greatest offensive tackle lineman that ever lived. Big joke. I was a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and I used to hate when Pittsburgh and Dallas. And my hero was Mean Joe Green. I seen Larry Allen drove Mean Joe Green all the way on the sideline. I said, dang, that was it then. That was a bad boy. And for him, big. Man, he opened up a hole and Emmitt Smith run through the tip. Man, please, touchdown. Those he was a great guy, man. But my thing is this. These guys that's so big, is they too big to live? And that's a good question. You got Allen, you got Reggie White. All these guys died big and young. So you think is, I don't know, too big? Good question.
Let's pause.
Coach Fritz, go ahead, Coach Fritz. We talking about Larry Allen because I was going to say you're not here, but we paying homage. But again, Larry Allen.
First thing first, this is prom week, photo shoot week, birthday week. So I had to get it in. But I know Allen. I loved Larry Allen, and I loved his body of work. He won us a couple of championships, and he opened the hole for Emmitt Smith. God bless him. Rest in peace. He had a technique that people don't understand, but some of these guys, they get big, and then when they retire, they don't they don't do the same exercise that they used to do, and you know they're eating and they eating things that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Their heart just not the same. You know what I mean?
All right, Coach Julius Hall.
Great offensive lineman. I would love to have had him. If I had him, I'd be still throwing in the NFL right now today, and not the USFL. Great offensive lineman. Those are the kind of linemen that you need to make it to the next level. They can protect you. You can sit back there and hit your target all day long. Even I can hit you on one end and Bernard on the other end and Fritz out the backfield.
What? I'll score so much touchdowns, it's ridiculous.
And Jules probably jumped over Ray Allen's back and ran into the end zone.
That's right.
He was pushing people 20 linebackers 20 yards away. Like, I'm gonna give homage to Marcus Spears and one of the all-time big man balling is Larry Allen. I have to say it like that. Big man balling, where you just push people out the way. Larry Allen was one of them. He just pushed you out the way and you didn't even know what happened. And that's I have to give Marcus Spears that segment. That's his thing, big man balling. Oh my God, that was crazy.
Okay, we just heard from Coach Julius Hall. Okay, we heard from him. So, all right, we're going to move on. So, again, like we said, we had Coach Doug Porter, Hall of Famer from Fort Valley. And then also, we're going to have Coach Julius Hall to mute Coach Fritz because getting the background noise. But Coach Julius Hall, the producer, is not doing anything. But I'm not going to say nothing about that, about him not doing his job. But anyway, because he'll be on us about it, but I'm gonna leave that alone. This is Ebony Sports Reports. Got Coach Fritz, Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Julius Hall, who is also producing president. So we going to now move on to someone else. And this one right here, the greatest, Jerry West, Coach Fritz, Jerry West.
Hold on, a true pioneer, a legend. He is the logo. He is the logo for the NBA. He knows basketball. He's a basketball savant. He played, coached, executive, and a GM. He knew how to. He won championship with the Lakers, Golden State. He put that team together, and I forgot which other team he put together, but he knows how to put a team together. All right, so kudos to him. Rest in peace. Great Hall of Famer.
And I throw it out there to say with regards to Jerry West, say not just with regards to him just being an athlete, but just as Coach Fritz put out there, as a GM, as an administrator of a team, and that he goes basically 3 teams, he began to put some stuff together. So, and when we talk about the greatest, because we've seen other athletes who've gone to, say, become executives, but they have not matched, again, what Jerry West has done. So we want y'all throw it out there, too, if you think of somebody else out there who's comparable to that. But Jerry West, Coach Julius Hall.
Great athlete. Jerry West was a great player. If you give anybody that type of money to put a team together, and I believe you could do it. You in LA, you in one of the greatest markets in sports. So you get, it's about hype and everything else out there. So if they gave me that type of budget, I'm sure I'd have been just as successful. But not so fast, Fritz, on you saying that he was the model of that statue, that the NBA, the silhouette. They asked me first, and they came and got me, and I did it. Me and Jamal probably are legends because Jamal owned 2 statues in Savannah, and that's me in the silhouette for the NBA. I just wanted to clarify that.
All right, you heard it here on Ebony Sports Reporters, and we said to all y'all share. And Coach Bernard Brown.
Bullshit. Yeah. You remind me. I'm sorry. I had to cough when that came out. I'm sorry. Man, one thing I loved about him, man, Jerry West didn't see color in nobody. That's what I loved about him. He didn't see color in nobody. He was a great basketball player, a great president, executive. I loved the way he treated Shaq, Magic, and Kobe Bryant. I mean, he loved those guys. I mean, even though those guys were bringing him championship, he loved those guys. And I think his last stop, he went to Golden State, but I think his last stop was the Charlotte Hornets, right? I think his last stop was the Charlotte Hornets, if I believe. But he was a great guy, man. I ain't got no bad words to say about him, man. He's a class act, period. And all the players that came through there loved him. So, you know, rest in peace. And ain't too many white people I can say it's a class act, but he is a class act. In the world that came out my mouth is not affiliated with it. Ebony Sports Reporter or Our Black Media. Thank you.
Okay, Coach Bernard Brown. So, Coach Julius Hall, I'm hoping we don't get thrown off the air because it was something that I did come across something else I came across, and so it's just going to deviate from, y'all didn't see it, but it just came in, and there's some profanity that's in it. Will the profanity get us put off?
Well, as long as it's not the wrong type of profanity.
It's bowel movement and stuff like that. Okay.
Oh no.
This is beast mode. Beast mode. Something happened with beast mode, and so we want to throw it out there to some of y'all. We ain't gonna play the whole thing, but it's something beast mode said. We're gonna get into this right here because it's interesting.
I didn't say that. Maybe you should just let them know because they're all in tears.
Is there a man here with you?
No.
Okay, so truth of the matter is, oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I do. I cuss a lot. I cuss in front of them.
Actually,
so look, I cuss a lot.
Every one of them's
all right,
lying.
that's okay.
He's not lying. No, my son's in
so
tears. It's not okay.
Look, is there a man here with you?
No, I'm here.
Is not a man here with you?
But I'm here. Why? What does that matter?
Because
My son is leaving. I don't care. It's my son.
Okay, so the thing about it is, oh shit. When this thing just spoke to me by my name, I went up to him. Shit. I told nobody get the fuck out of them drill.
Get over here
I told, look.
No,
what I will tell them,
get your dog here too. They all said
what I'll tell them, that if they're not doing what they need to do, then yes, there's consequences to that.
Yeah.
You said nigga. You say nigga every day.
Bye.
If I told the little ones are going wrong.
Let's go, son.
Did not mean to go to that one yet. Marshawn Lynch. This is a camp. And so this is a separate video. That's why I know that last part, because again they get into some others. He gets into the camera and he gonna let it be known. He said, "Yes, you don't do it, and I let tell you you now gonna be on my field." So yeah, Coach
Okay,
Julius
but
Hall.
if the N word is in there, Jamal, they penalize.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just saying no that because the other
It
one.
don't matter who says it.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm not talking about the. No, I'm so. Again, that part was not in. And the other one wasn't it. That's the full TMZ, and that the full TMZ. I didn't realize that, but I'm just going to the other part. No, I'm going past that. I'm saying that Marshawn Lynch gets into the camera, and it's not about the N word. It's about he's saying when basically you coming out here to my camp and you not doing. I'm telling you, get the F off here. You're not going to be on here. Get the F. And so these parents, these mothers, they're upset.
I understand all that.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts with regards to what Marshawn is saying? Because again, it's the other stuff too.
Well, don't send your kids to no camp where you know a real man is there. If you want weak kids, then send them to Tom Brady's kid. Don't send them to Marshawn Lynch because you're gonna get a real man talking real to him and gonna give him tough love. If your kid can't stand tough love, then you shouldn't send your kids there. Now, we had nothing to do with that on the end there, but we can't even play it when somebody else is saying it. Don't matter whether we say it, we can't even play it when the N word is playing because they are penalizing us and they're watching us real close for some reason. But anyway, we apologize for that, and because Facebook they watch us real close for some reason. But yeah, I believe in what Marshawn Lynch, he's telling you, take your kid and go. Get the hell out of my face. Is there a man here? Let me talk to a man. So that's the problem. You ain't got no man bringing these kids here. You women and y'all too soft and y'all raising punks. We trying to raise men here. We trying to make your son, you bring him here because you want him to get some lessons. You want him to be hard on the field. It takes a hard person to play these sports these days. You can't go out there soft. They let a couple of them slide in because they could do a layup, bounce the ball off the back, and then you find out that they was in there watching men. Anyway, that was another subject. Go ahead. Got 3 or 4 of them that's in the league game now, basketball. I don't know how many involved. Trying to be the center.
Coach Bernard Brown.
First, I want to say the word that came out of Julius Hall is not affiliated with our Black Media Ever Sports Reporter. Second, the word that came out, Marshawn Lynch, is not affiliated with Ebony Sports Reporter or our Black Media Network Facebook. Now, to say that, I didn't realize Marshawn Lynch is short. He's shorter than RG. I didn't realize this man was that short. He's shorter than RG, man. Good Lord. He powerful and stuffy, you know what I'm saying? But that's the problem right now. On a serious note, that's the problem with mothers, single mothers got their kids that's bad, playing sports and everything. And that's why the portal is really hurting our high school kids, is because these coaches telling these mothers, oh, your son gonna be this and your son gonna be that, and they're bullshitting them and everything. But I agree with Marshawn Lynch. You do not come to a grown man camp and tell a grown man what to do. That's why he asked him, is the daddy here, is the husband here, or what is the husband here? Because he was like, I respect him when he said that, because he was like, I'm not going to address this with this lady. And you can see he was getting angry. So I respect him for that. Any other body probably would have cussed out and this and that. So, man, be careful, single moms, who you relate your kids to, because it's always about money, money, money. So I respect him not cussing her out, because she was all in his face. So that's what I got to say. But I didn't realize he was short like RG. I didn't. So, man, that was a bad boy. For him to be that short, y'all, that brother was a bad boy. Even though they didn't give him the ball when they should have given him the ball, they would have had 2 Super Bowls, Seattle. But that's on another thing.
Right. We're gonna go to a commercial break, and then we're gonna come back, and we got something to tell that is comparable to Marshawn Lynch. So again, we're gonna go to a break.
Hello, I'm Richard Coleman, and I'm running for the office of Sheriff of Chatham County. And when I'm elected, I promise to inspect what I expect. Chatham County, it's time for a change, and that change is me, Richard Coleman.
Hey,
I knew he was gonna do that. I knew it. I knew it. And we now are back. Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Julius Hall, Coach Bernard Brown. But I knew he was going to do it. We're going to go to Titletown, USA. That's why I was hoping, I swear to God, I was hoping that Coach Fritz is going to be here, Coach Tisha, and also Coach Stud. Titletown, USA. People know about Titletown, USA. It is Valdosta. And I have not been, I've been restricted. I cannot, because people know I criticize Valdosta. And my people, I told them, my Valdosta people, I never criticize y'all anymore. I never say anything about the V, Titletown, USA. But this is Titletown, USA right here.
Tonight is the night, man. We are 1 foot away from claiming that 24th state championship, man. 1 foot away. Like Coach Ross said, cameras around. Knock the hell out of them. Knock the hell out of them. Because football is played right here in South Georgia. Them jokers come from North Georgia, but football is played in South Georgia. So people in the stands came to see who? Wildcat. Everybody knows the Wildcat. Yeah. Everybody say amen. Everybody say amen. Everybody say amen. 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 Everybody say amen. Everybody say everybody say amen, amen, amen. And all the cats say amen, 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 that can beat the Wildcats.
Valdosta Wildcats from Nick Hott and everybody, again, state champions, again, Title Time USA, you know that's their name. And so you heard a young man go and say something, Coach Julius Hall, Coach Bernard Brown.
Ooh, man. Boy, Jew. Whatever, back the days with the referees, man. I thought that was my son, man. Hey.
Jamal.
I thought it was my son. Hey, let me ask you a question. Was it a funeral after they played? Because I know they killed them. Those some big boys, man. I know it was a funeral afterwards, man. Man, I don't know what they feed no boys in Valdosta, but he right, man. 24? Ain't nobody in the world got no 24 state championship. Do y'all know? The closest thing got 24 is Tonka Wolverines. We got 23. Joe, we got 23.
They didn't let us get all of them.
I know.
Yeah, crybabies like Jamal them.
I know it. Man, please, boy. Go ahead, Jew.
Coach Julius Hall.
Well, I don't know whether that guy's a good guard or not, because he had number 64, so I assume he's a guard. But I know he's going to be a good preacher. Because he put on a good sermon right there.
Yeah.
So he got the players to really buy into what he's saying. So Valdosta has always been a great football team. Nobody wants to play them.
Nobody want to play them.
Nobody in Georgia. You might want to come from somewhere else and play them. But nobody in Georgia wants to play them.
Hey. And Drew and Jamal, man, when those boys hit you, they hurt. It hurt. Man, please. Well, you know, Jenkins ain't never had anybody that tough. You know, they were playing Windsor Forest and, you know, I'm sorry.
No, and then Jack Salas, my brother Jack Salas, will tell you, we played Northside Warner Robins, so that's what we took. See, we took a notch. Warner Robins, Valdosta, Northside, you know. So again, that's what we played. But anyway, we're gonna show you Tompkins right now. I got something for Tompkins. We want the people to see Tompkins High School right now. This is the person leading it right now is Tompkins High School. Understand, this is Tompkins High School.
Oh, and it's done. Oh my word, she's been caught. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Garcia Caro caught about 2 meters from the tape. She had no time to respond. Ionia Nosko. Ukrainian will be punching the air.
That was Tompkins High School. They thought they had won, but they did not win. Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
Always finish, then celebrate. Always finish. Finish the assignment, then celebrate. Never celebrate too early. Because you ain't even
hold on for a minute.
You finish the assignment. You got to finish the assignment. What else is there to do? You went out there for a purpose, to cross the finish line, to win the event. So if you don't finish and cross the finish line first, or in second, third, whatever, somebody's gonna come and beat you out. So there's no excuse. You can't celebrate too fast. I don't even understand what she was doing. What that was, a walking tournament or something? A fast walking or something? What was that?
Yeah, walking race. You know, that's part of the Olympics. That's track and field event. So yeah,
walking.
Yes.
Never heard of it.
It's part of the Olympics. It's part of the Olympics.
Oh, okay. All right. Never heard of it.
Hey, sorry about that, y'all. Man, I'm so tired of these fucking. All right. What was the question?
You saw the Tompkins High Wolverine who thought she had won the race but hadn't crossed the finish line. Go ahead, Coach Bernard Brown.
Man, I thought they were trying to get the Golden Corral because they look like they need to eat some food, man. But why always have to be Tonkin Wolverines, Jamal? I ain't trying to start no argument on the show, but why had there been a Tonkin Wolverines? You know, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I just do the research.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of you and Jack Salas, man. Every time I turn around, you ain't got nothing good to say about us, but we winners. We winners. Make sense.
All right, okay, got you. But we're gonna be getting some other stuff, but we gotta do this for Coach Tony Mitchell. We got Coach Tony Mitchell because a lot of y'all here talk about Coach Tony Mitchell. We're gonna show y'all a clip of Coach Tony Mitchell. This was taken in New York. That's why Coach Fritz and Coach Tisha has been here, because they were the ones that sent it to me, because Coach Tony Mitchell up in New York. This is what happened.
To the beat. The beat.
I bet you got it, you don't know who
So y'all have seen Coach Tony Mitchell. Coach Tony Mitchell, he was there in New York. It wasn't me. Coach Tisha said that to me. She said, look, I saw Coach Tony Mitchell shopping. So that's Coach Tony Mitchell. So again, Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Tony Mitchell.
Man, boy, these some short dudes, boy. Hey, that was a good one there, man. That was a good one, boy. He was breaking it, isn't it? But that's Tony Mitchell for real?
Yeah, that was Tony. He gonna claim it wasn't.
Man.
Stunt double.
Coach Juice Hall.
That was Tony Mitchell. He put on a show just like the Broncos did. A show nobody wanted to see no more. I did like that pose when he was like that there one lethal on that. That was real cute. That was real cute.
So now we move on to this right here. Are they My Little Pony for the Celtics or what? Or are they done? So are they My Little Pony for the Celtics? Are they done? Coach Julius Hall, the Mavericks NBA championship.
Done. Cook put a fork in it. It's over. All the wind has been taken out of them. Boston playing on a level like if they keep playing like that, ain't nobody gonna beat them for 3 or 4 years.
Coach Bernard Brown.
I ain't trying to blow my own horn. I'm not trying to blow my own horn. But I told y'all before it started, it was over before it began. Boston got the best team in the league all year, defense, and the way they swing the ball, I thought they was on 75 South just moving. You know what I'm saying? It's over. The only way Dallas come back is they start the series right now, and everybody from Boston go back home. And Luka, come on, dude. You got to start talking to the referee and play some defense. You see how they got him yesterday?
Coach Bernard Brown, we were going to talk about Luka and defense, but just go ahead, Coach Bernard Brown. Then we're going to throw to Coach Julius Hall. Go ahead. Talk about Luka and defense, because a lot of people trying to point at Kyrie, but then some people saying, is he playing defense? Go ahead, Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, I'm going to tell y'all right now. You know what the Dallas Mallet problem is? It's Luka. He dribbled the ball too much. He keep it in his hand. He complained too much. He don't play defense. And the ref was tired of him. They're not giving him that call. Okay? He's taking Kyrie Irving out of his game, because Kyrie Irving is like, okay, I'll let you do. And that's why they 3-0. And that's why it's going to be a sweep. So y'all go to Walmart, Family Dollars, and get your brooms. Because believe me, Jaylen Brown going to make sure this is over. And y'all hand me my money. Because I told y'all.
Coach Julius Hall, give Coach Bernard Brown his money.
Coach Bernard Brown was right. He did say Boston had the best team. We thought that the winner was going to come out the West, but the East has been showing up lately. So congratulations to the Boston Celtics. I'm going to congratulate them even before, because no team has ever come back from 3-0. So they ain't coming back. They can't beat them in their own dome. You think they're going back and take 2 or 3 in Boston?
Nah.
It's over with.
156-0.
Okay. So now, Jaylen Brown. What's your thoughts about Jaylen Brown, Coach Julius Hall?
A tremendous athlete, but better person. Better role model. The guy's just you can't say enough about this kid. He's awesome. I wish I had a kid lacking. Awesome, especially with that kind of money. Highest NBA contract in the history of the game. I wish he was my son.
Coach Bernard Brown.
He's my lost son, but I'm sorry to say that. But man, let me tell you about this dude, man. This dude got a chip on his shoulder because they left him off the Olympic team. They need to take Jason, whatever his name is, the other boy, off there and put Jaylen Brown on the team. This boy single-handedly won the Eastern Conference. He said he's gonna get MVP and MVP after this over with. I love the way he carries himself. I love the way when Jason Kidd say he's the best player in Boston, he downplayed it. Last night, the key point when he put back and made it the 4, man. Like Jules said, man, this dude is a class act. He represent the NBA the way all of them should be representing the NBA. They don't get his boy his due. He don't have no big endorsement. I think they're railroading him. Hopefully when he win MVP, y'all, on a serious note, that he can get the just due that he deserves.
All right. And so now we go to this right here. U.S. Open for golf is about to kick off. It's kicking off right now. Coach Bernard Brown, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
I'm glad you asked me that. I appreciate that. Tiger Woods need to go back to Florida, sit his ass down. His game is done. Tiger Woods said 10 years ago that when he can't win, he would not show up just to show up so they can make money. Now what he doing? He's showing up just to show up to make money for everybody. Because man, me, you, and Jules will win another U.S. Open before he do. He need to sit his ass down because he's over. After his wife break that golf club in his mouth and knock all his teeth out, that was it then. I'm sorry. Got too much personal. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, Coach Julius Hall.
Golf. Paint drying on the wall. Grass growing. Hockey. And then NASCAR.
Okay, well, we move on. We're gonna give y'all. We're gonna do some motivation right now. Some motivation. So a little bit of motivation. And pretty much our motivation line is coming from Africa. Just let y'all know that coming from Africa.
They not like us. 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 Once upon a
Oh, Coach Julius Hall.
They not like us. They not like us. Play that again.
All right.
They not like us. 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 Once upon a.
Did y'all see that? That's why I wanted you to play it again. Aliens. Bernard, the boat was moving fast and the man was kicking faster than the propeller.
Man.
You had to watch that twice.
Yeah.
So y'all don't think it's aliens on this planet? Terrence Howard is an alien.
Nah, man.
Y'all don't think it's aliens? Okay.
Nah, they not like us, Drew.
They not like us. Well, we aliens too.
Yes.
We the real aliens.
That's it, man. We are species, man. I'm telling you, we are the best thing. And the word about coming out of my mouth is not affiliated with our Black Media Network. But when God created us, he created something amazing. Trust me. Look at this man here. He pelleting. Normally you have a machine doing that, but he doing it with his feet in the water. Come on now. He could have had people on that boat and still pelleting fast.
Almost the most amazing thing I ever seen.
I know it. Man, we got to give Jamal the credit. Jamal, like I say, man, you better than First Take. You better than Get Up. I don't know where you be finding these things at, but it's just unbelievable.
And it's unbelievable for me because never did I think that will lead to an alien conversation. I did not, I just put the stuff out there, never do. But okay, we got something else going on. I guess this might be an alien too, or it might be a group of them. So we're gonna deal more with it. Because again, this was I'm kind of frightened right now about what's about to come out. The words coming out. Coach Julius Hall, Coach Bernard Brown out because Coach Bernard Brown has not gone on board with him about it. So I did not expect that.
The person where once something resonates with me, I must do it. For the last 20 years, I have been in some capacity running. And so I've decided I want to take this on and do something a little bit crazy. I want to run 155 miles in Africa across the oldest desert in the world. And by doing this, I want to inspire, I want to motivate, I want to challenge not only myself, but you guys as well. Day in and day out. So today's just day one. This is going to be as much of a mental and emotional game as it is physical. I'm ready for it.
Coach Tisha has joined us. Glad to have you, Coach Tisha. And
Hello,
again,
hello there.
and Coach Tony
Hey,
Mitchell
guys.
again. It was
I'm having
Coach
a little
Tisha.
trouble with
It
my
was Coach.
internet.
All right, and it was Coach Tisha with the one who sent the video with regards to you in New York. So just again, so Coach Tisha. So we got our sister who participated in a 155 marathon in Namibia in the desert. What's your thoughts on that? I don't know if she. Did you hear me, Coach Tisha? Okay. Well, Coach Julius Hall.
I'm trying to find out. I mean, is it a race? You said
It's a marathon, 155 miles.
I didn't see nobody but her.
It was others.
Yeah.
Let me go back and show you. Hold
No.
on.
It was too long anyway. I didn't see the nutritional value. I didn't get fed off it. I didn't get fed off it. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. If you're gonna take a break and rest, and you're going 155 miles, and you're gonna take a break, hell, I can run that. Let me take a break too. I can walk it in about 3 or 4 years.
You missed what it was about, Jules.
I totally did.
I'm gonna tell you what it was about.
Them pants she had on.
Hey, now those the type of toes I love to suck. Man, she had some beautiful toes, man. The outfit was beautiful. Man, I'll run behind her. It was 155 miles, man. Trust me.
Yeah, that was the marathon.
That was a marathon, right?
Somebody chasing her.
Within itself, you know. Hey, trust me, man. And then when she put her feet in that warm water, I just it made me shake. But I'm sorry, I had a moment.
Again, to the entire world, never did I think that would come out regarding that subject and that particular video and the topic on the marathon. Coach Tisha, are you with us? How's your connection?
I hope so. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Mm-hmm.
Echo.
Oh, I guess I have to delay on this end.
Hey,
not you.
I don't know what's going on.
Hey, she got her hair hanging. She went to the prom.
We can hear you. That's why I had to mute myself so you won't have to echo.
All right, so repeat whatever was said because I'm having a delay on this end.
Did you see the video with the sister with the marathon running in Namibia? Did you see that one?
No.
Okay, not a problem. We're gonna move on to the video that you also sent. Coach Tisha sent this video right here. I don't know why she did it, but this is what she sent.
There's a swing and a foul. Got a good piece of Ohapi behind the plate. Ohapi's okay. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and Ohapi in some serious pain right now. Figured that's why Ohapi is reacting the way that he is. A low blow on that foul ball. And he is still feeling intense pain from that one.
And you saw how they tried to be funny about it. 2 balls and 1 strike. You know, I was like, wow. But Coach Tisha was the one who sent that. Coach Tony Mitchell, you see, she's on a roll with the stuff that she's sending to me. She sent that to me about you, Coach Tony Mitchell. So, Coach Tisha, go ahead, Coach Tisha, explain yourself.
I sent that literally because of the commentators. I was like, they're not helping the situation at this point. But I felt for the brother, even though I can't relate in that instance. But the commentators to me were hilarious.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Shit, man, I had to grab my chair. Good Lord, I know he hurting. Ooh, a damn ball, 100 and hit no ball. Man, please. I'm surprised he didn't even get up and walk. Yeah, man. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, man, I'm hurt just looking at my balls.
Oh my God!
I had to make sure mine in place.
Y'all are hilarious.
Go ahead, Jim.
Coach Julius Hall.
I can't hear you.
That ball hit him in the throat.
Yeah, the ball hit me too. Ohapi got Osaki. He got Osaki. I'm talking about he was stopped. That thing was, hey, when I saw it in slow motion the second time, I had to jump. I'm serious. He got hit.
Yeah,
Anybody know how that feel? You know, they gotta get some cups that thing that might have went through the cup.
Yeah, man.
My God.
Those things are, yeah, they are very sensitive down there, man. We got to be careful when we rocking the boat.
We'll stick with baseball again. We're gonna go another because we got some other people. We're just gonna show this one with baseball right here.
Left field, oh, that's trouble. Pro Armstrong scores. Magical green light. De La Cruz relay. It's there. He is out. Hurtubise and De La Cruz cut him down at the plate. The batter runner Suzuki to third, 2 outs.
Coach Julius Hall.
What was so amazing about that? I'm trying to get. I wasn't fed again. The nutritional value for this for me. I'm trying to figure out what he did. He did what he supposed to do. He threw him out of home plate. It wasn't no great play. You saw how far he was before he could throw. He wasn't even halfway there. That was bad decision on them, waving them around. I'm still hungry.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Juice, you didn't get it, man. It was a nut ball throw from it was a nut ball throw from way outfield, and he grabbed and he out. You know.
Coach Tisha.
Unfortunately, you guys, my internet, I'm not really sure what's going on. So I didn't really see the whole video. It looked like someone was trying to catch a ball from the little bit that I could see. But it didn't play on my end. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'll share this with y'all. We've had some complaints recently. We had some complaints. One of them I thought it came through, but it appears it didn't come through. And I guess it's going to be it next week. But there's some complaints, and this complaint came about Coach Bernard Brown, and they were a little offended. It was an entire nation offended by him. An entire nation is offended by Coach Bernard Brown, and it's Finland.
Alla saa sitten mahdollisuuden viimeisellä yrittää vielä kentällä.
No, sinne Kanala myöskin menee. Se on Kaniksen 5. kärkilyönti ja karkaa kakkoselle. Ja sinne ennättää Hääviikko Kanalan pelin lukua.
Näin. Kanalan yritys suoraan
Kyllähän tässä suurta riskiä ottaa Kanala. Siinä vielä hölkkäilee ja tuulettelee ja nyt tunnistaa tilanteen.
Finland is saying Bernard Brown talked about they finished baseball and they don't like that. So they told me, they said, you let him know he could see, he saw the women play. Now he can see the men play finished baseball. Coach Bernard Brown, what you got to add regarding finished baseball right now?
Hey, it's worse than the United States when you got somebody running with 34 felonies on him. That's what kind of baseball feel he got. You know what I'm saying? So I won't be going there no more.
Coach Tisha.
I didn't understand. It looks the opposite of our baseball. Didn't really make sense to me either. Sorry.
Again, offended the entire nation. Coach Julius Hall.
Was they playing tennis with a baseball? Was they playing baseball with a tennis ball? That what it looked like. And then they only had 2 bases. Looked like they took the game and then modified it from our baseball, ran it the opposite way. You know, I don't know. I guess you probably need to thought that somebody next to invent a football game in Finland where they throw it to the fans in the stand and the fans got a damn running touchdown. What kind of
To the nation of Finland, please excuse our black media coaches, Bernard Brown, Coach Tisha, and Coach Julius Hall. Please excuse them. Please excuse them. We'll move on because it's a federation. So again, the Dodgeball Federation is already upset, but that piece on the dodgeball we got located. We got another federation because they say they are back. They're not into the rounds right now, and they're waiting with regards to this.
Such a stupid sport.
And you made the comment such a stupid sport. So now I'm going to receive complaints from the Slap Federation too right now. And that the gentleman that you saw, and so the first video, that was the super heavyweights. And he's one of the best receivers with regards to the slaps. People going to look at there in awe of him. He's one of the best with regards to that. So again, the Slap Federation, excuse Coach Tisha. Excuse me, Coach Julius Hall.
Well, wait till you hear what he got to say.
Well, maybe that's a game for Puffy Cone. He likes slapping people, so maybe you need to put Puffy in the slap sport. Because I don't get it.
Nope.
I don't get it whatsoever. I mean, I've seen it before, but I didn't get it then. I wouldn't, if I saw that, I wouldn't even stop the channel. I'd roll right through it.
Coach Bernard Brown.
The words that's coming out my mouth is not affiliated with our Black Media Network or Ebony Sports Reporter. I slapped that girl ass that hard like that last night.
Oh my God. I'm done.
She ought to be hurting, man.
That was a slap, boy. I had a moment. I'm sorry, I had a moment. We got to change the rule, too. We got to change the rule. Tell Fritz we got to change the rule. Oh man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
We're gonna go to Dallas right now. We're gonna go to Dallas right now.
Chris, shut down. Damn, Chris. All right, clap it up for Chris. Clap it up for Dirk.
Play it again, Mark.
Chris, shut down. Damn, Chris. All right, clap it up for Chris. Clap it up for Dirk.
That was Dirk Nowitzki and also Chris. Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey. Hey, that's just like Dirt. Never passed the ball. He didn't even had the ball up high for the man can get it. He had it like this here. So the man had to go low to pick it. Hey, that's just like those European boys, Dirt and Luke. They don't know how to pass. Come on, y'all know you have it up here so he can grab it. Luke, he had it on his head. Man, that's why they 3-0 now.
Coach Tisha.
You said Chris. That was Chris who? Just a regular old Chris, I'm assuming.
Yeah, Chris was down the street.
I'm like, what was they really expecting? First of all, the dude didn't jump high enough. Look how tall Dirk is. Come on. Even though the ball was low, but still. That was an accident waiting to happen. He's lucky he didn't get his neck broke. Wow.
Coach Julius Hall.
You want me to comment on that? I yield my time to Bernard.
Okay, I appreciate it. Hey, I want to say happy Father's Day to my brothers on here. Happy Father's Day. If I didn't get a chance to say that Sunday, here it comes. Hold on. Happy Father's Day. And Dirt. It's like this. Not like this. Okay?
So we're now going to go to another commercial and come to the last half hour of Our Black Media Ebony Sports Reporters. Because again, this is right here. Because we got some alien stuff about to come up, and I'm frightened about this right now.
Chatham County, we have some growing pains that affect our health and our wealth. That's why the race for the Chatham County Commission seat is not a popularity contest. It's a job interview, one that requires a proven track record. My name is Laureen Monica Bowles. I have served 33 years as a stormwater engineer and city planner. I've raised millions of dollars to create jobs and build affordable housing. Vote for the candidate with education and experience. Vote Laureen Monica Bowles, Chatham County Commissioner, District 8.
Paid for by the committee to elect Laureen Monica Bowles.
We are back. This is Ebony Sports Reporters on our Black Media Network channel on YouTube and also on Facebook. We say support our advertisers. Davis Johnson Bozeman Law Firm, offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. One Price Cleaners located in the Farmers Market on Highway 80 in Garden City. Kim's Cafe located at 714 MLK Junior Boulevard. And also Shep Food and Gas. Don't ride by, stop by on the corner of Gwinnett and Stiles Avenue in Savannah, Georgia. And so we got this right here for Coach Julius Hall.
Welcome back to the Broken Juggler Show. Oh, we've got a good challenge today. Can I do a hoodie? A Big Bird. I thought you were so friendly on Sesame Street. I didn't know it was Challenge Street, Big Bird. But first, we've got to do the Nicolas Cage basket. There's the basket behind me. There goes Nicolas Cage. Oh, he's in. He's in. All right, it's time for the challenge. Let me warm up my body. I might have to cut. The only thing we have to do is go from here. But let's see what we can do. All right, get ready. I got to get this going. A good spin. Okay, take the glasses off. Take the glasses off. Warm up a little bit. Okay. Hoodie. Get that hoodie on. Here we go. Here is the hoodie. We've got to get the hoodie on. Hoodie is on. Take a quick break like that. Okay. Now I got to do one arm hole. Here we go. Armhole number 1. All right. Armhole number 1. Okay, get ready. We got to do armhole number 2. Armhole number 2. All right, here we go. Armhole number 2 complete. Look a little bit more presentable. Well, Big Bird, I think you're going to have to eat a little crow because I just completed the hoodie challenge. There it is. Thanks, everybody. Goodbye.
Coach Julius Hall. You used to play tennis like that, right?
That racket should have fell 1,000 times. Ain't no hell. Man, come on. I ain't even gonna, man, really. That's some AI shit he just did, man. Come on, man. I put that on my face to show y'all my disgust.
And he threw the pillow with Nicolas Cage inside the basket. Bam! In the net. Back. Coach Tisha.
These people got way too much time on their hands. That is just ridiculous. And the fact that he recorded it makes it worse. Wow.
And he has several followers on social media. So Bernard Brown.
Man, the Dallas Mavericks needed that puller last night. Because it wasn't nothing going in the hole. Hey, but I got to get a little young fella his thing. He kept that racket moving. You know, Arthur Ashe would be proud of him.
All right. But Coach Julius Hall is a non-believer. He doesn't believe, but he believes in aliens. But just so we got. Let's see if you believe this right here. Coach Tisha, were you able to see that? Do we need to rewind it?
No. I saw that.
So, Coach Tisha.
Very interesting. I really can't say what I'm really thinking, but all I can say is very interesting.
Why can't you say what you want to say? Because the dodgeball people mad at you anyway. Go ahead. Why can't you say what you want to say?
This might really get us in trouble, so I'll pass.
So you use your time to Julius Hall, Coach Julius Hall.
Now that I can believe can happen because the momentum of what they were doing took him up in the air and spinned him, and all it takes is a little bit of movement to get it right. He probably bust his head 50 times before he got it right once. But hey, it's a sport that Jamal found from weird sports channel or something. I don't know where Jamal find these things at. And I'd rather be talking about baseball.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Like I said, man, you better than First Take. You better than Get Up. But I believe that. I mean, these guys in these wheelchairs, incredible. If you ever been to a wheelchair basketball game, and I have, is very they're good. They're good. They've been in wheelchair most of all their lives. So Jewish, it was real. It wasn't no aliens. It was a little white boy in there, and they did a great job. And Jamal, we appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And so we go to the sport of Jim Brown now. We go to the sport of Jim Brown right now. The sport of Jim Brown. And that is the goalie. That's the goalie in the PLL. So yes, Coach Julius Hall.
He yield his time.
I was frozen. I was frozen. You know, I guess it's a sport for everybody. And I was trying to figure out those two guys that were chasing him, and he got a ball in his net. What the hell were they going to do when they caught him? They caught him. What they do? Bumped him a little bit. What the hell? Some sports they just need to just do away with. Pickleball is one of them.
So now they have offended dodgeball, Finnish baseball, lacrosse, which are the Native Americans, and now pickleball. So Coach Bernard Brown.
You know, he was moving, because if you see him, his feet was hitting him back in his ass. That's how fast he was going. Remind me of he was running like the refrigerator used to play for Chicago Bears. Great. I'm gonna give him an A, Jewish, even though you say a D. But I'm proud of the little big fella.
All right, Coach Tisha.
I mean, I was confused. I mean, it looked like lacrosse, hockey, football, wrestling. Like, it was like 5 different sports in one. I didn't really get it, but okay. Was that really lacrosse?
Yes, that's lacrosse. Lacrosse, but this is unique in the sense that the goalie, he is a goalie that will go and score on you. So unlike others, he was going to score on you. So now y'all have offended lacrosse also. So now, oh my God, y'all just on the roll. Coach Fritz, they have insulted nations here tonight. They have insulted nations. So we're going to come to the last one, and then we're going to get into a heavy topic right after this. But you're probably going to offend this nation right here, too. You're going to probably say some stuff, too. And so, again, we already got the dodgeball people. They on me right now. They send me a message, why you didn't put the dodgeball stuff up? But we're going to come to this one right here. So, again, I can only imagine what people are going to say. Handball. Coach Fritz, what's your thoughts? Handball.
I say one thing like Coach Bernard said, we be finding every sports report is finding a whole bunch of stuff. That's a crazy sport. It's like half hockey, soccer, holding the ball. It's like it was confusing. I had to figure out what they were doing, but good hand and eye coordination to do what they got to do. Oof, that's a different sports.
Coach Bernard Brown.
I mean, if I always want to play that sports, I'll play with the ladies. You know, I'll play with them. Boy, you, man, like I said again, man, you better than first take. You better than get up. I don't know where you be finding, but hey, they need to call you tonight. You going around the world, man. But hey, I'll play with the ladies. Very impressed with the ladies. That guy, Jules, can do that. You
know. All right, Coach Julius Hall, handball.
It seems like handball might be the only sport that was legitimate that you brought up tonight. Are you the president of all these commissioners, all these leagues or something? What the hell? What the hell? commissioner or something, I yield back.
We have viewers from around the entire world. So we want the viewers from around the entire world to see that we, Ebony Sports Reporters, unlike others, we are basically like bringing you sports from around the entire world. That's what you get. So, Coach Tisha.
Okay. Well, I get it now, Jamal. Oh, okay.
That's definitely not how we play handball here in New York. I've never seen handball played that way. And I've played handball for quite some years and have never seen it that way. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess y'all now offend the handball people. Okay. All right. I see.
Coach Fritz, rule change.
Rule change. I agree with her. Handball in New York is fierce. You'll see a whole.
Uh-oh, you frozen.
No, it was a handball in his mouth.
Listen, don't just take handball very seriously. Jay, we can't hear you either.
What Coach Fritz has done is tied to this right here.
Exactly.
All right. So we come right here to help some of y'all out with regards to that. So yes, indeed. Coach Fritz, James Harden.
That's a bad look. Where'd you find that one? That's a bad look.
Coach Julius Hall.
I like the still photo when he said, "Oh hell no, you ain't caught that, did you?" That was a pretty good look, James. I said, "What the hell you caught that for?"
Coach Tisha.
Hey, it don't apply there because she didn't get married. She might marry somebody, but it won't be him.
That's the look most men, I'm sure, have. Luckily, his was caught on camera, so he couldn't deny that expression.
Coach Bernard Brown.
Man, that looked like the same white woman I was with in the parking lot on Friday at Cheetah. The same white woman. Boy, like I said, man, they want to get married so bad. I was like, damn, wait a minute, I'm in the parking lot. So I can imagine that look. You know, he stayed in the script club all the time, so you know that's where he got her from. I said, man, that's the same woman I met Friday night.
Now they have also offended James Harden and cheaters. Now they've not offended. Okay, we'll move on this. We'll get some accolades. Time for some accolades. Asia Wilson, 26.5 points, 12.5 rebounds, and also assists, 2.7, and also, 2.8 with regards to blocks. And that's what's going on, Asia Wilson. And so we're going to pay some homage to her. So hold on just a second. Asia Wilson's doing, and this season right here, that's what she's doing. And yes, indeedy. So let's come right here.
Revenge tour. A lot of folks thought Asia Wilson should have won the WNVP last year, including her coach.
Third in MVP voting? Okay, rest on that.
Rest on that. She did, because in 2024, Asia is having career high in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks.
Get that! We saw some glimpses tonight.
At least 20-10 in her first 5 games so far, something that's never been done in the WNBA before. And she worked on more than her game in the offseason. A New York Times bestseller, Times Magazine 100 most influential people, and a signature shoe from Nike coming in 2025. Maybe her teammates are just really pushing for it because last time, Chelsea Gray had a request.
Nobody can say shit but shots on Asia.
And we go to Coach Tisha.
I mean, she deserves all the recognition, even the ones that she don't get. They need to stop talking about everybody else and focus more on her. She belongs at the table along with everybody else.
Yep.
Coach Bernard Brown.
I'm about to get messy.
Lordy.
The words coming out of my mouth affiliated with Bernard Brown, not our black media. First of all, she is the WNBA. And you mean to tell me Nike, she was trying to get a shoe deal for the longest, and you give her a shoe deal after you give that Kaylin Clark 12 turnovers, averaging 12 turnovers in the WNBA, and now you finally gonna get this girl a deal because you give it to her because you got slack. Come on, man. She is 2-time world champ. She the only black woman in WNBA history to have a statue outside South Carolina. And her grandmama never visited South Carolina ever until her grandmama went to the celebration of her granddaughter's statue. Come on, white meat. Come on, man. Give us a goddamn break. Give us what justice is due. She is the WNBA. And they said, well, they ain't going to watch the Olympics because she's not. I'm going to watch the Olympics because Kaylin Clark not on the damn team. Had a moment.
I'm about to say he had a moment. He had a moment. Coach Julius Hall.
She is the WNBA is so much more than just one player. Although at this particular time when she came out, she was just such a superstar that they thought that they should feed her like that. These girls make the league. There is no league without all these girls.
Yeah.
You can't put Caitlin Clark on the floor by herself and then fill the arena. You have to have all these girls. She has to have competitors. Other than that, there is no league. You know, she can't. Matter of fact, she ain't even playing up to their standards right now. So you know, there's no doubt she'll probably end up being a great player. And they left off the team because she has to understand how to play team ball. You can't come across half court and shoot the ball just because you can shoot. It's about being a team player. And so, you know, like Tarasi said, you know, you'll get it. Just be patient. You know, and that's what all her fans got to be also. Be patient. She's not the savior of the WNBA.
Well said, Dr. Wolverine. Well said.
We're going to be getting into that. Coach Fritz. Coach Fritz.
Bar none.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
I think it may be frozen. All right, Coach Tisha.
Yes. You want me to take his spot?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, well, Coach Fritz, you're back because you got frozen.
By far, by none, she is pound for pound. She got it. She got swagger. A lot of people's got her album bench tour. She's putting up numbers, and she's going to show she should have been MVP. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a lot of problems this year, and they could potentially win the championship again.
All right, Coach Tisha.
I win already.
Oh, okay. We got everybody. So, because I'm looking at some stuff right now because we come to Coach Tisha uncle right now. Coach Tisha uncle has been spitting some stuff out, and some people got some comments about her uncle and what is going on, and that's why it's going to get hot and heavy.
At some point in time, we've got to stop talking about we're trying to grow the game. Because you got no, listen, is she as accomplished? Will she ever be as accomplished as a Stewie, as a Asia Wilson? And I believe those two, obviously they're slam dunk. They're the two best players in the WNBA, hands down, and it's not even close. But are we really trying to grow the game? Because this is the most popular women's basketball player in the world, and it ain't close. So are we really trying to grow the game? Is that what we're really trying to do? Or are we just talking about we're trying to grow the game and just bull jiving?
So we move on to this right here. What has been said was that Shannon went after Sha'Carri Richardson. He went after her. But now with Caitlyn, he did not make excuses. So now people are saying that he is now becoming embarrassing with regards to that. And that is Tisha's uncle. And so even though we went to you first, we're going to go back to you now. What do you think about your uncle and the stuff he's not saying?
Thank God that is a lie. He's definitely not my uncle. I mean, Shannon is learning from he's learning from Stephen A. He tap dancing for the check. He doing what he got to do. That money's starting to look good. Those of us who know his pedigree, I mean, this is by far something he never thought he could accomplish. So he knows what it feels like to be in this seat now. So he's willing to do whatever it takes to stay there.
And I think that's a perspective that many people do not have and do not know. Coach Bernard Brown.
The words that's coming out my mouth is affiliated with Bernard Brown, not affiliated with nobody on our black media. Let me tell you something. First of all, that Caitlyn is not the same white woman that you messed with on Alpharetta, Georgia, that you stayed with in Alpharetta, Georgia. You only had nothing but white women driving around in your car in Alpharetta, Georgia. So let me tell you something right now, and I'm going to keep it clean.
Get him off! Get him off!
Brother, you need to shut up, okay? You non-talking, tight suit Wayne son of a gun, and you my boy. But let me tell you something right now. Stop putting these white women up to, come on, bro. Come on, bro. They ain't the same white woman you've been running around with for 12 and 13 years in Alpharetta, Georgia. And the reason why the black woman don't want you, because you really don't look good. Case closed.
Okay. Again, we do not realize what's about to happen with any of the topics that we throw out to the coaches here on Ebony Sports Reporters. It just blows my mind. Coach Julius Hall, is it an alien that's not sitting in the place where Coach Bernard Brown is? Is it really him or is it an alien? I think it's an alien, Coach Julius Hall.
No, that's not an alien. That's a real, keep it real man right there. He keep it real. Shannon don't know how to. He's doing the P. Diddy now, I think. Once you give these guys a Becky, then they feel like they have to defend all of them in the world. Clarence Thomas, Ben Carson, Tim Scott, all of them, there ain't nothing wrong with who you love. It's just how you act after you start loving them. And that's the whole problem with these black guys. And like Umar said, the black dark-skinned guys are losing right now. Dark-skinned guys, they just, y'all just acting up. Us light-skinned guys, we winning, Am I light-skinned?
Wait a minute now. I'm dark and I ain't losing it, bro.
Coach Fritz. I'm at to mute the rest of them. Hey, Coach Fritz.
Man. He's like you said, he's tap dancing for his check, and I just saw that he got a good deal from ESPN. The most, Malcolm X said, the most disrespected person in America is the black woman, and it's true. I agree with him 100%. when you get Becky on your arm, I'm trying not to be like Bernard Brown, you know what I'm saying? Or Julius.
It is freaking contagious, this show I see. It's freaking contagious. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They change and they forget where they come from. You know what I'm saying? And then when she's gone, they want to come back home and it's too late. You know what I'm saying? But he was wrong for calling her out. And Caitlin didn't get on because her numbers is horrible. And you can't come down. It's a team sport. You can't come down and jack threes. Nobody's gonna want to play with you when you do that. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, this is supposed to be the greatest player of all times coming into to change the league, the next face of the WNBA. You coming down and you jacking threes and you didn't give me a chance to rebound. Yeah, you'll be freezed out. You wouldn't get the ball back again. You know, so maybe they're not giving her the ball. That's why she got to jack it up. Julius know about that.
All right. So we're gonna go right here. So we got Shannon doing what he did, and then we got Gino. So just to compare, just the ops. People gonna see just the optics of it all. The optics of it all. The optics.
If you're a college player and you're a great college player, like Caitlin was, the delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart. There were actually odds on she's third or fourth in betting odds on being MVP of the WNBA. These people are so disrespectful and so unknowledgeable and so stupid that it gives women's basketball a bad name. Okay, so the kid was set up for failure right from the beginning. So if you're a WNBA player, and believe me, I've coached the best, and I've pissed them off a lot, and they let me know about it. But they were tremendously disrespected. And none of them are going to say it. But human nature is, okay, this kid's coming into the league. And Diana said it best. This kid's in for a rude awakening. And they all jumped over her, but they didn't read the whole thing that she said. But nobody's printing. Diana Taurasi was right. This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie. I thought Cameron Brink said something really smart. She said, no, they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years. But they've been put out to be that because the way social media is today.
So, Gino made a statement that I said, look at the optics of this right here. You have Shannon, and then you have Gino. And again, somebody putting it out there who's had the experience, who's been out there. And to me, it was just frightening with regards to the commentary that's been said by a bunch of other people not having a clue. Coach Fritz.
I agree with him 100%. You putting this girl on a pedestal and she ain't even do nothing. And when people get put on a pedestal, 9 out of 10 times they fail. She's not ready for the WNBA. She's just a rookie. Kobe struggled in his rookie year. A lot of players that became great struggle in their rookie years. LeBron, a lot of people struggle in their rookie years, but they had to work at it. And 12 turnovers, that's not a record you want. You know what I'm saying? So this rookie class, there's some people in the rookie class that I think is good, but like he said, there probably was better ones in the past. I do remember a couple of them in the past that they transcended the WNBA, like Moore's group. So, Lord, he was right. I give him credit.
Coach Julius Hall.
I agree with what Gino said. I believe that he was right. He was on point with the failure of it. I believe that that he was dead on with what he said. As I said before, she's not the savior of the league, and what set this college season off was that you had so many players that were in the spotlight, Angel Reese and her team, Caitlin Clark and her team.
He's been muted because that's one of our next subjects right now. I don't know why he's doing that. He's been muted.
Next subject, you need to be closing out. You talking about next subject?
We're about to close out. We got one more. You stop talking. We're gonna move on to it. Go, Coach Bernard Brown. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I agree with everything he said, and the difference between him and Shannon is that Shannon don't know how to spell his name. He think his name is Shannon White. And so what happened is they got to realize Kaylin she's the NCAA leading scorer. But if you ain't got nobody on your team can score and you taking all the shots, shit, I'll be the leading scorer. They put this girl in a bad position to make her fail. And it's not against her, it's the white media. It's the white media. And like Gino said, this girl came in the league to fail. Leave her alone. Leave her alone and let her catch up. You know, that's all I got to say. White ain't always right, and black ain't always wrong.
If we can just do this one last, not all the video, if that's all right with the producer, but if that's a problem, let us know. From Tompkins High School.
Wrong. You said it's polarizing, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What does the definition of polarizing mean? It means there's one side or the other, right? If it's not polarizing, it's just a cheeky conversation. Polarization requires debate, requires passion. People feel very strongly about opinions. They want to argue one side or the other. How did that happen? How did we get here? What she just said, the national championship game. We were not talking about Caitlin Clark before Angel Reese walked up to her, did this, and pointed to the ring. This is not my opinion. I lived it. I watched it. It was recorded. It was broadcasted live. We were not talking about Caitlin Clark before that moment. And that's okay, because you can be extremely talented and not interesting. There are a lot of extremely talented athletes and games and series and sports that we don't talk about daily on the show because the public has not shown enough interest in them. That moment launched their careers. And when we started talking about it, I said it then, and it has all played out as I said it would. Well, I didn't know they were going to match up again in the tournament. That kind of broke my way. But this is Bird and Magic. It's not a perfect comp, but it is the path in which launched this conversation, this polarizing conversation that has everyone captivated. Sometimes something interesting has to happen that sparks an interest, that brings attention. Did Caitlin earn the attention by being a great player? Yes. Was Angel Reese in her face doing that because she was winning a national championship, which Caitlin was not doing? Yes. They both needed each other in that moment. It created the conversation. And then, as I said it would, it launched a great platform for this year's tournament, which was very heavily watched, the most ever, and Caitlin came back better than she was the year before, and LSU was good again, and then they matched up again, and then Iowa won this time. And then they both went into the draft, and now they are both in the WNBA, and we care about both of these players. There are a lot of people that care about Angel Reese. That doesn't mean she's as good as Caitlin Clark. It also doesn't mean that what she's saying is not true, because multiple things can be true at the same time. Everything in life is not existing in a vacuum. Just because she said this does not mean that Caitlin Clark is not great and that people are not watching because Caitlin Clark is great. All she is saying is, and she is factually correct, the two needed each other. She was a part of that. And it's inarguable because that is what happened. We were not.
Coach Julius Hall.
Well, it's what we said. This sister's dead right. You weren't talking about Caitlin Clark. They were showing her some highlights of her, but what made her really famous is when Angel Reese got in her face. And this is basketball. They are the next Magic and Bird, and everybody likes the fact that there is competition. You know, these girls had more. I don't know what you call it. They had more attitude than past drafts. They had more markability than past drafts. So everybody want to see Hey, nobody. I mean, and everybody want to see Angel. Angel was everywhere, all over Facebook and all the social media, Instagram, and all the social media platforms with modeling clothes and everything else. Who else was doing that before that? You know, this girl. And then she had the stigma was these girls come out and they're all gay. And she brought femininity to the game. So you got more people watching it. She brought sexiness to the game. And then now with all the other players, when they're showing them going into the locker rooms dressed up and looking how they're looking, it's a different thing. Me, you, and Fritz and Jamal and Bernard watching it now. You know what I'm saying? Before we were saying, who gonna watch them? Hell, they got more nuts than we did. You know what I'm saying? But now we see women on the floor. So it's basketball, it's women's basketball.
Yeah.
I never said that, Coach Bernard Brown.
Hey, I totally agree with Miss Beautiful Taylor, man. This girl is just fantastic, amazing. Every time I watch her, I'm sorry I had a moment, but I'm gonna say this here. She absolutely right. I mean, let me keep it real. I love Caitlin Clark. I love Angela Reed. It's 30 years when Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, white and black, saved the NBA. Now we got 28 years later, we got Angela Reed and Caitlin Clark. Now they putting the WNBA on the map. Let the girls play. Stop putting race in it, white media and everybody else. Man, trust me, they selling out every arena. The NBA, the WNBA was 28 years. They never sold no lot. They selling out arenas. Let them play. And one thing I want to tell her I disagree with her when she said Caitlin, that Angela Reed right now is better than Caitlin Clark because her number is better. And she should get Rookie of the Year.
Coach Fritz.
The sports world, they always need a hero and they need a villain. They told Caitlin Clark as the hero, and Angel Reese, because she did this, was the villain. And the media always plays on the villain and on the hero. You know what I'm saying? There's some people, they embellish the role of a villain. Angel Reese said, okay, you know what? This is what y'all want me to play. I'm going to do that and market it. And she did it very well. You know what I'm saying? So they always, to sell out, they got to make a hero and they got to make a villain. Angel, I like Angel. She said, okay, I'll take that role. So everybody already know who the hero is, which I think is wrong. The hero is not even looking good. The hero look like they got kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? The hero's even putting up good numbers. So that being said, that's my take on it.
And Coach Tisha, we are closing out with you.
Well, she said the quiet part out loud. I mean, she said what everyone needed to hear. I mean, think about it. Why didn't Angel Reese go to the Mystics? Why did she go to Chicago? Why do you think? That's where the money at. That's where they wanted the fan base to go. That's where they wanted the arena to be packed at. Because nobody thought that she was going there, not even herself. Until the week before, everything is about money. Everything is about who they can benefit from. They know Angel is that girl. They just don't want everybody else to hear them say she's that girl. So you keep pushing Clark, but what they're doing is they're making her second guess herself, which is why she's not playing that well. She's still human. So you're putting her at a disadvantage by putting her on a pedestal that she's not ready for. It's okay she's not in the Olympics. She may not even be there next year. That doesn't take away from her talent. But now she's second guessing herself, thinking that she's not that good because she doesn't fit up to what everyone else is saying she should be. But hopefully she's got a good enough amount of people in her ear letting her know, stop listening to the noise. Take a note from Angel Reese. Listen, play the position that they keep telling you that you should be in and make it to your advantage.
Yeah. Well said.
All right.
Well said.
That has been Ebony Sports Reporters. We will see y'all next week. Look at all the shows on Our Black Media. And they have offended Finland. They have offended, various sports around the entire world. And so I guess they'll be offending people on next week. We see y'all next week. Ebony Sports Reports. Coach Julius Hall, Coach Bernard Brown, Coach Tisha, Coach Fritz. We out of here. Peace.
Hey. Love y'all.
I like that.